36-year-old tries dating in Miami and gets the fattest slice of humble pie. I got a banger from Alpha Central. Let's get straight into it.
Triggering. I'm 36 and I'm dating in Miami, and let me just tell you, this is crazy out here. So I was on my 5th date with this guy. 5th date with this guy, and he was finally inviting me on his boat.
Ah, there it is. You wanted to be on the boat. We know what you wanted, honey.
Okay, so this comment is talking about whenever I was on a boat and how another girl was flirting with my date, and like, I am just too much of a girl's girl to do that to another woman.
Not the cap.
And like, apparently in Miami, which I've noticed, there's a beautiful woman on every single corner, and the men like just don't appreciate a beautiful woman there as much.
I love it. I love it. These men are exercising options. They went out there and made a boatload of money. Since you wanted to be on the boat, they're making a boatload of money, and these men are only as faithful as their options. If I was a man and I had went out there and made millions of dollars on my own and was on a boat and I had a 36-year-old chick that looked like this, but then a 24-year-old girl walked by, I'd be like, baby girl, come on. Let's go. Why would I be faithful to you? I built this by myself.
Just they do in other places. So you guys suggested that I come to Palm Beach. So I'm here with a bunch of my girlfriends, and we're kind of adventuring around to see if we like it. And so
Adventuring around, huh?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
So far, I just wanted to report back that it's definitely a different atmosphere. Like, the men are 50 plus.
She's 36 and
Yeah, well, these men are older, yes, number one. But number two, these men have options, and you ladies don't. You're 36, you're grasping at straws for whatever guy that'll give you the attention is what you're going for right now. The problem is that these women go out in the market and they really think that they're high value. Once you're 36, you're no longer high value, in my opinion. I don't know, chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You can't be 36 and be a high value woman. I just don't think it's possible. High value is youth, fertility, submissiveness, and typically that comes with younger age, not older.
To think of themselves as these big masculine men, and what am I getting out of it? I can tell you this.
There's that feminism.
All right, I believe
there's
I'm a woman of virtue,
coming
right?
out.
Yeah, there's the feminism. Oh,
I'm sorry. Did you want to speak over a man?
Yeah, I don't.
Inside of society, right this second, masculinity is not only punished, but also covert feminists on the right are constantly talking about how they need to have privilege in society. Their version of masculinity is men who take care of us, men who protect us, men who do all of this. Those are all duties that men have towards women. What are the duties that women have towards men?
Most men are born to be protectors and providers. I can't imagine my dad saying, you know what, I'm not going to be a protector and a provider unless you do this. That's not how real men operate. Real men are protectors and providers, and they marry women who hopefully have some
woman
virtue,
telling us what
but
real
also
men
bring a
are.
lot.
and yet she still hasn't.
Bro, and Tommy Lauren is still single. Shots fired! Unless, does she have a man? I feel bad for the man that's married to her, though.
If you are interested in the person next to you, thumb down. Yes. If you are not, in 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh! Yes. You guys are going to take your blindfolds off. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
You're absolutely
Kind of look like siblings.
stunning, as I said before. Now that I can see you, I love your eyes.
Thank you.
No,
Wait, do you have a mullet?
I do.
I like to grab something. That's good.
There you go. I do too.
Thumb up if you are interested in the person next to you. Thumb down if you are not.
How much you want a biggity bet? She rejects him, and he says, yeah. Told you. Told you.
Happens to the best of us, you know?
Maybe the mullet. Yeah, I don't know.
It could be cut off, you know? It's just hair.
I think Matt's hotter.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
I gotta hang out with my boy Spence.
That was pretty shallow.
Yeah, good on him. Lord have mercy. These would be hilarious. I'd love to do one of these, man. Those look actually a lot of fun.
What do you think?
So
Baby,
oh my God, I almost had a heart attack for him.
close to being single.
She nearly gave me a heart attack too. I can't.
Swung the door open like that. Good Lord.
But it's no longer 1937, and we
I ate her up in a video. If you haven't seen it, you got to go watch it.
absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love.
1.4.
To everyone who hates when I win, I can only hope that despite my flaws, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
Stop the cap.
Oh my God.
I thought she said people were going to come watch. There's nobody here. You know what? This movie actually does suck.
This movie lost like over $200 million, dude. Keep it a buckarones. If I had lost $200 million for somebody, I would expect to never work again. I would never expect to work again. Imagine having the opportunity to be a Disney princess and straight spray farting on that opportunity. Bro, there's no way. You could let me play Gaston in the next Beauty and the Beast, and I would crush it, and I would just eat up all the interviews. Bro, there's no way I would be like, well, Gaston's a single man, and he doesn't need a woman, and blah, blah, bro, you got to be so dumb.
Marriage advice. If your wife has a dream that you cheated on her, go ahead and cheat on her. Because your job as a husband is to make all her dreams come true.
Michael, absolutely not.
I love it. That's good. That's a good one. I probably won't adopt it myself, but a solid one. I love it.
Isn't that men mistake your kindness and politeness as flirting?
Septum ring theory. I posted a video the other day about the septum piercing theory. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it too. I'm throwing you guys all the other bangers.
Why? Really, why? I have a feeling, just a feeling, that the reason that they're going to say that men mistake kindness for flirting has something to do with how all men treat women in a certain way. I wonder if I'm right.
It's because they themselves would never be kind or polite to someone they weren't attracted to.
Stop the cap.
It's not even that fun to be right anymore, because it seems like many individuals out there like to demonstrate their ability to try to put an entire group of people into a box and paint them all with the same brush, simply because it's easier to do that than actually think critically and realize that people are individuals. Also, notwithstanding the fact that they're not taking into consideration that many men aren't used to receiving any sort of kindness or consideration. Unless someone actually wants something or is indeed flirting with them. Or are they taking into consideration the fact that many men out there are very kind and considerate to others without them wanting something? But I understand it's just easier to do it this way.
You know,
most men, I feel like, are more kind and considerate. Chat, put a one in the chat if you agree. I feel like most men in general are more kind and considerate because we realize how hard it is to be a man. Our existence is just innately harder than a woman's. Women have privilege of being a woman. They're a protected class, whereas men, it's like nobody feels bad for us, any hardship we're going through.
I'm asking you. Why don't I want to have kids? I don't see any benefit.
For giving somebody life?
We've seen this clip. The selfishness that a lot of these modern women exude is wild to me. The selfishness. What would I benefit from having a kid? I don't know. Bringing life into this world. What else are we supposed to do, bro? You supposed to just make money and buy things? Is that what it is? When you're on your deathbed, you're not going to be sitting there and be like, look at all the cool things I have. Oh, wow. You're going to be looking at your legacy, bruv.
Going to deal with a woman who's moving like she's still in her 20s, I might as well go get a woman still in her 20s who has less trauma miles on her.
Facts.
Tell me I'm wrong, fella.
Hey, shout out to The Godfather, bro. R.I.P. to The Godfather. A lot of the things I learned from this man, and then just life experience in general. But The Godfather, he's a good one, man.
My name Money.
Why they call you Money?
Because I got money. I got a big
boy.
Stop the cap.
Business. Yeah, they name me Money.
You got a bag?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, big bag.
Yeah.
I need 10, baby. You got 10 for me?
No, I don't got 10.
Oh, you ain't qualified.
Okay.
That's real way.
If you're going to call yourself...
How you going to say you got money and then somebody asks for money and say no? Come on, if you're repping it, what are you talking about?
So you think you're a 10?
Yeah.
Oh, got that Snorlax build.
Shots fired!
Looking like your father was a melted candle.
Shots fired!
Where's it all going?
I think I'm gorgeous. I think I'm perfect.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not
Please,
a 10.
lay it on me.
You're not a 10.
Okay. That's
He
just
says, I think I'm perfect. Golly.
your opinion.
I'm not going to rate you, but you're not a 10.
Okay, you don't have to rate me, and that's just your opinion.
10s have modeling contracts.
Facts.
Like,
Are you saying that that's not something that I could have?
Yes,
No,
this
never.
is
You will never have. You look like one of those ice cream cones at Dairy Queen. You ain't never get no modeling contract, and I think it's mainly because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Can we get some can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki. Free. That's a good boy. There you go. There you go, you little rascal, you. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, you little buddy. Really loves the chicken jerk, dude. Shout out to Carbon for the chicken jerk, brother, man. Thank you, sir. He absolutely loves it, so I really do appreciate you, man. I really do. You take care of my boy. I'll take care of y'all with the content. God, he loves it. Can we get some chomp chomps in the chat? Poor flavor. Poor flavor. Can we get some chomp chomps? This man is going to straight town. He's going to the city and town. Let's get back to it.
For $1 million.
What?
I'm so mad. Every girl get a prenup. I have to pay him thousands of dollars every month just for being my ex. Yeah, he came after my house, which everything is 100% in my name. Like, I 100% bought it. I had a $3 million house that he gets half of.
No.
All my 401k, I worked so hard to retire. I would have been able to retire next year, and now it's sent me back 8 years.
Damn.
And then as soon as I gave him like his first $100,000 payment, he drives up to pick up like the kids one time in a BMW, like a brand new BMW, all wrapped. I'm like, you're welcome. Trusted
that's
that
nuts.
he wouldn't do that, but that was like the stupid mistake in my life of not getting a prenup or a post.
This right here.
Have you noticed that when it comes to prenups, when women talk about it, they're like, yes, yeah, 100% get a prenup. But then when it's a man get a prenup, they're like, no, he shouldn't get a prenup. Bro, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy, bro. They starting to realize it. When women get treated like men is when they start to realize that. They're like, man, okay, maybe a prenup should be a thing.
Table with nothing. I want to be wanted. I want to be next to he want me, not because he need me. That's why I'm bringing nothing but me. Hello? And if you
Good Lord, y'all all have that plastic surgery chin. What is that?
teach me what you need, that's what I'm going to bring. Otherwise...
Back to what you were saying, though. I ain't giving you shit.
That attitude, bro.
First
you
and
the one who was
foremost,
saying
cool.
if I needed, I could have told you. I'm always me. I could be a millionaire and I'm still need. Hello?
But we would have got you down here right. Played your son.
So get me back home right.
Changed.
Do it.
You never changed.
Showing up empty-handed to the...
Bro, we heard an argument of a guy talking about women are the table. Yeah, they are the table because they just sit there and bring nothing. Men bring everything to the table. You can be the table all you want, but you ain't bringing nothing to the table if you are the table.
This is interesting.
Oh, so this is where I'm supposed to say, what?
Correct. It says here 1 in 5 women have been diagnosed with an anger issue. Do you know what that means?
I can only imagine.
The other 4 are running around undiagnosed.
That joke
This guy's hilarious. I do not know his name, but he's good.
Pretty sure that scooter tapped out the...
No. Bro, they did them so dirty with that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was good. That was really good.
Moment it saw the passenger.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I do want to be settled or at least getting to that. I even want to establish my career. I'm in my, I'd say my second year of real estate. Yeah. So I want.
Oh my God. It's always the women doing real estate, bro. Avoid women that do real estate like the plague, brother.
I want to at least have maybe a team of 5.
I'm a realtor as well, so.
Oh, nice. Where at?
Menlo Park, Bay Area.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Compass.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah.
It's time to pop, girl.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
She's going to pop him because he is a realtor. Women always want a little bit better than what they're doing. And if he's doing the same thing, she does not want that.
No, you gotta pop.
I can't ask no more questions.
No.
Go ahead and pop. Go ahead and pop.
All right.
And y'all give her a chance. Don't pop.
She's popping him. No doubt. No doubt.
Okay,
She's popping this man.
All right. Okay, so I saw it was really hard, but let me
This
ask him
was.
first why he had his balloon.
I think you're really beautiful.
Thank you.
You know how to dress. Beautiful smile. Love the hair. And yeah, we're in the same field, so like, you know, we could build a business together. But
We could.
Okay, so it was really, really hard, but
was.
what made you end up popping his?
I think I was more attracted, just the attraction. But I did like, that we were in the same field. I wanted to ask more questions. They won't let me.
She said she wants to have a team of 5, wants to build, found a man that's in her same career field, but just couldn't take him. Because he wasn't just good enough. Good Lord.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. So I'll have you scoot that way for me.
Okay.
Let's bring you on up here with us. So, any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
I'm a pop.
If she wasn't so shallow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on that. She cooked. She's cooked, brother. Cooked.
Thinking? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet your liver's in worse shape than your girlfriend.
Judging by that laugh.
Bro, this dude, what's his name? Yucko the Clown. I don't even know his name. He is hilarious, bro. He is so good. I love him. He's great. Goodness gracious.
Maybe we should connect. We should be on some cool. Since you stay in the area, maybe we can go get a drink or get some food.
I don't know about that.
Nah? You're not interested or something?
No.
That's all good. Have a good one.
You too.
Like I always say, man, you can't get everybody, bro. Everybody just ain't gonna go. I thought you was good, though. What happened to that? I'm just confused because you just told me over there that you wasn't interested.
No, I just didn't have the time on my hands. Now I have some free time.
How all of a sudden do you have free time in a matter of 2 seconds? That makes 0 sense.
Things came up.
That fast. In a matter of 2 seconds, you walked that way, I came this way, now you got free time.
Yeah. So do you have free time?
No, I don't have free time.
Now you don't live this
Now, I mean, for what?
I mean, you got this nice Lamborghini car, so.
I mean, I do. What that mean, though?
You shouldn't have no problems paying for nothing.
You ever been inside one?
No, I haven't.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Boom. Watch this, y'all.
I love the blue.
You like blue?
Yeah.
Hop on real quick for me. That's the last time you're gonna be in a Lamborghini. Use a gold digger. Gold digger.
That was probably.
Oh my God. He's like, that's the last time you will ever be in a Lamborghini. Freaking.
He's gonna guess my body weight. If you hurt my feelings, it's on site. Okay, I'm a girl.
Okay.
Let's be sensitive.
I
to
treat
my-
men and women the same. So I'm on a date with Sarah Safari, and the first thing I do when dating women is I try to find out what % body fat they have.
Do you dictate that if a woman's too fat, do you not date her?
Exactly.
Nice.
Yes.
If a guy's too
I just
fat, are
won't
you
go
not
there.
friends with him?
I don't care.
You
I
said
don't-
equal rights. You said
Equal rights, but I'm not dating a man.
Okay, now this is a man who
Good Lord, Greg Doucette, his voice. Yeah, what's going on, guys? He's ripped, but he's really short. He's really short. How to deal with breakups in 2025.
Please, please.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You get married.
I don't know. When God says it's my time.
Okay.
When are you getting married?
Oh,
Do you want to be married again?
yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you scared of marriage?
Yeah, because y'all crazy. Y'all, I'm crazy.
Would you still do it scared?
No.
So you have to be unafraid before you can get married.
Yeah.
What would make you unafraid?
If somebody meets those perfect qualifications for a long period of time.
What's a long period?
Years.
Just remember, most marriages happen, most divorces happen because people say, I didn't know. I have to know. I gotta know every angle. It happened one day.
How long does it take you to learn every angle, though?
I don't know. I got 4 white girls now, so I'm just trying to, go back and forth.
That's a smart take on.
I mean, the thing is with Shaq, though, I've seen a lot of his talking on relationship. He still simps for girls all the time. Problem is when you get hyper successful like this, you attract a certain level of woman. And I always say, if a man leads with money, she leaves with money. Shibin and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. The problem with Shaq is, and a lot of guys that are hyper successful, it's going to be very hard for him to build with a woman. She's going to be attracted to him, probably number one, because he's 7'2" and massive, but also because he's a straight up screwionaire. He's got big bags, lots of money. So any woman that clings to him is going to be looking for an attached lifestyle that coincides with the money that he has. It's going to be really hard for him to build a genuine connection with someone because everywhere he goes, somebody is going to know him. If I was to walk up on Shaq right now, I would know who Shaq was. And I bet hundreds of thousands of other people would do the same. One of the most popular basketball players. This is almost the problem with men chasing their success and not ever investing in a good relationship, is that these men get all that success, but they can never build a real relationship because they put their success over a relationship. And maybe he did build a relationship before he was super popular and in the league. But from what I understood, he's always been popular. He's always been a big basketball player, literally and figuratively. So it's very hard for this guy. And you can tell he wants it. You can tell he really does, but at this point, he's so far gone that any woman that he meets is going to know who he is and is going to be attached to his title. So it's very hard. For what I would tell Shaq is, bro, just keep riding out the solo train. Have your rotation. Have your 4 white girls, 4 Asian girls, 4 Mexican girls, 4 black, whatever. Have as many girls as you want. But at this point in time, you've built the kingdom. He's built the kingdom by himself, so now it's his time to have his princess and his concubines. But that's just my philosophy. Loki, did you have a good time? I had a great time, Father. Don't forget to go to LeviNichs.com where you can cop some merch, or you can go cop the 2 ebooks, The 4 Pillars of Personality and The 4 Steps of Style, to make you irresistible to women and respected by men. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.